laid off workers are now protesting these cuts via Doge and Elon Musk. Again, hit a like for the algorithm. We are already in the midst of phenomenal live streams that we've been doing on Patreon, on the Bag Chasers. I just dropped a video for you guys today. Make sure y'all tap in. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Let's get to it.
Meanwhile, thousands and thousands of federal government workers have been let go in the first month of Trump's return to the White House, leading to protests across the country.
Have y'all noticed that this is all white people? I see nobody. You know what I haven't been seeing? I haven't been seeing a whole lot of black men complaining about anything lately. I mean, you know, we always gonna have our thing where we complaining about the latest woman that did this and whoever the Cheyenne Bryant is and the Ebony K. Williams. I heard that she kind of disappeared. I think she having a baby or something like that. Black men usually complain about family court laws along with white men, but I don't see anybody out there except for people that have a Caucasus face. Now, again, you know that Anton don't play identity politics, so I don't care what your look is, but I'm not going to ignore the obvious. I'm not going to ignore the obvious. For whatever reason, y'all thought that diversity, equity, and inclusion would skip over you, and it hit you right in the neck. Right in the neck.
Now, the White House is saying that it wants to slash 10% of the federal workforce. That is some 240,000 government jobs all.
That's not even a lot of people. Again, President Clinton slashed upwards of almost 400,000 people from the government workforce. Trump said he wanted a 10% cut and he wants to eliminate all of these different agencies that's defrauding American taxpayers. And y'all in the uproar. Y'all in the uproar.
Told now Trump and Elon Musk, who is in charge of the so-called Department of Government Efficiency, are defending those cuts.
If the will of the president is not implemented, and the president is representative of the people, that means the will of the people is not being implemented. And that means we don't live in a democracy, we live in a bureaucracy. And so I think what we're seeing here is the thrashing of the bureaucracy as we try to restore democracy and the will of the people.
The bureaucracy goes beyond Washington, D.C. 80% of federal workers live outside of the Washington area. And joining us now is Nate Vince and Katie Sandlin. Until last week, Nate worked at Yosemite National Park. Katie worked at the National Institute of Health. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Nate, I want to start with you. As I understand...
We're going to start with Nate. Nate looked like he had a rough night. All right. I could imagine that Nate probably caught a little bit of flack from his wife. Because she said, listen, if you don't get out there and protest, if you don't get out there and make your voice known after getting laid off, we're not going to have nowhere to eat. If it was me personally, and I want to get Nate's story and I want to get our Snow Hair's story over here. If it was me personally, I don't have time to protest. I'm trying to find another job. That's the one difference, the biggest difference that I have personally seen, if I'm stereotyping effectively. That's the one difference that I've seen between white people and black people is when black people get laid off, they gonna complain. They gonna whine about it, but at the same time, they gonna already be searching for a new job before they even turn their computer in. That computer, one thing about us, you know what we gonna do? We gonna download all of our files. Make sure that we get everything that we were supposed to get off of that computer. If we anticipate that it's going to possibly be a layoff, we already downloading everything. And if it's somebody that's spiteful, I'm not spiteful, but if it was somebody that's spiteful, they may remove some things that you needed pertinent to your project. Go and make it yourself. No. You said that my job ain't important no more. So I'm removing my files from the repository. Y'all can go and get y'all own files and y'all do it yourself since y'all want to lay somebody off, huh? That's the one thing about black people. They already if they suspect that it's a possibility of a layoff, they already prepping to remove their files from the repository and they already then updated their resume and they going to complain on TikTok while in between takes, they going to be looking and applying for another job. White people, Y'all make sure that y'all do everything according to company standards. You're going to cry online, and then you're also going to go out and protest. And you're going to wait till the very last minute, and then you're going to get on government benefits, and you're going to be complaining because you got to move back into the trailer park. Look at the chat. They telling you that I'm telling you the truth. Listen, the reason why this show is so good is because we break through the stereotypes and we find the truth. We don't spare anybody. I don't care if you're handicapped. You're going to get this work. You're going to get this work. I don't care if you're handicapped. You're going to get this work. Fact of the matter is, all of them, I'm sure that it was a group of black people that got laid off right along the white people, but I only see white people out there protesting. You know why? Because black people protest in their spare time. White people protest during work hours because they want you to see it. They don't want you to join the resistance. And black people, they'll support you if they extra liberal and they raging liberals, and they going to bump their horn, bump, 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 but they're not going to miss their doctor's appointment. Ooh, child, I've been waiting on this doctor's appointment for a month. A spot just opened up for me. I got to get to my appointment, but I support you. Bump, bump, bump. They going to hit a like for the algorithm, but they not going to stop and grab a sign with you. It's too cold outside. It ain't even summertime right now. What you doing protesting? It ain't even summertime right now. It's too cold for that. The way my shoes and my outfit is set up, I'm set up to be outside for 30 seconds to get from the parking lot into wherever it is that I'm supposed to be. I can't be out here protesting with you, but I'm with you in spirit. I'm going to pray for you. That's what black people do. The reason why black people pray so much is not because they so spiritual. It's because they looking for an intercessor for the thing that they not willing to do. Oh, black people always pray for him. That's because you don't want to go out there with him. The reason why black people always praying for somebody often at times is because they looking for an intercessor. That's why they say we going to give it to God. Don't pray and worry. Don't pray and worry. They got their own problems. That doctor's appointment. You know how long it's been since that doctor? They got to get their doctor's appointments in before they coverage in. You out there protesting. They trying to get all the... Listen, we got to get Timmy. His brace is going to be coming off. We got to talk to them. We got to get this dentist appointment. Make sure that we figure out where Cobra is coming in. Make sure you get all of your doctor's appointments in. Did you get that medication? Did you call that medication in before the coverage ends? Because they said it's going to end at the end of the month and we got to get our last paycheck. They got to get their doctor's appointments in. What you talking about? Coverage about to end. Now they going to go get healthy. Oh, they already done signed up for DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber Eats. They running all apps at the same time. And they got their husband delivering under their screen name. You ordered it from Jane. John is pulling up. What's up, big dog? I ordered this from Jane or John? You look like a John. Listen, hey, as long as my food is out, I don't really care. What up, bro? I appreciate you. We already got our resume updated. Already looking for jobs, tapping in. Y'all out there, join the resistance. We bop, 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 bop. Resistance in. We support you. That's how we do with the union members. Union members was on strike. Bop, bop, bop. But hold on, y'all. Get out the way. I support y'all, but get out the way because I got to go down the street. They're saying I'm late already. Trying to tell you what we really do. Now, I know that they don't want me to tell this on the big media companies. That's why they ain't gave me my $30 million yet. But I'm just going to tell you that this is the truth. Let's hear what John got to say. What's going on with you, John? Because I know you had a rough night.
You were like the sole locksmith for the entire Yosemite Park, right? What does that
Correct.
entail?
Yosemite has roughly 1,000 structures, historic and non-historic structures, 300 plus houses that people live in, roughly the size of Rhode Island. All of those buildings are public property and are cultural resources for the public and are protected by locks, various locks in different forms. Day to day, I keep those locks working and keep them functioning so that the people in the park, the emergency services, utilities, facilities, interpretation division, all those people can do their job. And then day to day, I maintain the records of all those key controls and all the records for the park.
Yeah, you're not essential. We're going to go ahead and let you go. We can do all of those records with AI now. I'm telling you, we think ahead. You know why? People keep asking me, Anton, how come you haven't updated your LinkedIn yet? You don't even work at that place no more. How come you haven't updated your LinkedIn yet? Because I haven't gotten my last check yet. They still paying me. Yeah. They still paying me. And so why would I, in any way, shape, or form, even though I don't work there anymore, why would I jeopardize the possibility of a paycheck? Because I had to sign paperwork. You know what I'm saying? Why would I jeopardize my big dog checks? Because they got to keep paying me for the next few months, and then I get the big check too. That's coming. Why would I jeopardize that by making sure that I tell y'all where I used to work on LinkedIn? See, we do preventative. We playing chess out here. We not about to mess up nothing. No, sir. No, sir. No bags. I just dropped a video on the Patreon today where I showed y'all exactly what I made from content creation last year. All right. And I showed y'all where I had a 28% jump and a 28% gain in revenue growth. And also we made some cuts, so we kept more money in our pocket, and we made some capital investments in what it is that we got going on here. I don't care how much I made. All money is good money. All money in, that's legal, no money out. I'm not even going to risk even a little bit of telling you anything until after I got every single paycheck and dime from the organization that they promised me. 100%. Not one dime will be missing. Not one. I don't care if it's $30. I want all 30. Not $29.99, not $28.32. I want all my money. No bags get fumbled over here. You absolutely right, Yasmin. They over here telling all of the companies secret, risking it because I got to stand up for democracy. Fam, you just took the buyout. What you over there talking to MSNBC and CNN for? You better shut up before you mess up your money. Giving your full name, I'm John McIntyre. Okay. All right. Okay. You got it. You got it. We going to do it your way. We going to take the risk. Black people just be sitting over there like, I'm going to let him go first and see what happened to him first. Go ahead. You do what you feel is best. We going to make sure that we get all bags in, no money out.